think that's working. But hopefully there's audio and everything else. I was like, why is my thing going crazy on the audio? Oh, there's a crunkling bag of. Is it nerds? I think it's nerds. Okay. I think I was about to. Yes. I was going to do all the Zora's Domain stuff. Okay. I don't remember what that entails. Did I complete that? Yeah, it looks like I completed it. So, wait. I can't tell if I'm like running through their aqueduct sewer system or if this is supposed to be like a path. I'm starting to think this isn't a path. Seeing as there's just like random crabs running around in it. Yeah, no, there's a stairwell over here. I'm definitely supposed to be using the stairwell. Also, what is this feckin' hat I'm wearing? Why do I have like a fish on my head? I don't remember this. What? Rubber helm. Okay, well I don't want to wear a rubber helm. I want my... What is this? Swim speed up? Yeah, go back to this. There we go. I'm supposed to be like meeting the king or something. What the hell? Uh-huh. Okay, so they need me to get shot. Oh, right. I think I did this once. Because I need to collect like shock arrows for them. Oh, what the hell? What the Christ is this? Okay, collect snails. What's this tablet back here? History of the Zora Part 7, The Hero Who Defeated the Lionel, as told by King Dorephan. There was a time when the people of the land were threatened by the dread beast Lionel who lived on... I'm missing a few letters there and I don't know what that would be. Something mountain. But one Hylian drove the beast back and restored peace to the domain? The Zora Helm won in this fight. Wait. The Zora Helm won in this fight? Is now north of a three-letter word in the ruins near a four-letter word lake. Is now north of... wouldn't be here. North of... something in the ruins near something lake. It... oh god. There... Rests. It rests there to honor the deeds of the hero. Well, that's Link. That'd be me. The story about me. Yeah. Okay, so... Hold up. 4-letter lake. Damn. All of the lakes are 4-letter. Well, not all of them. Toto Lake and Lulu Lake. There's Ruto Lake. North of 3-letter word. North of... In the ruins near... I mean, there's ruins, like, on this lake. I don't know, is that too near? And I've got Lulu Lake, and I don't see any ruins near that. Ploymus Mountain. This has to be the mountain they were talking about. The Helm 1. Is it this lake? It's gotta be these ruins in this lake. I mean, this lake is like closer to that mountain that they were talking about, but I don't see any ruins. Okay, we'll look into that in a minute. The Zora Helm 1. Got it. Is this the king up here? Is this the same king that's in Age of Calamity? Is this the same dude? This is a really old fish. It is! Yeah, okay. Lost my memory, yeah. Yeah. Discussing my sister's helping matters, Link seems confused, yes. Okay, Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of Divine Beast. Will I lend them their strength to help defeat the Divine Beast? Okay. Use the power of an ancient civilization, turned Hyrule into what it is today, and that's not the least of it. Their fault, Lady Mipho is lost with. Why is this guy just like a manta ray? So they're worried about flooding. Okay. So there's my divine beast. It's like an elephant. A big watery elephant. Uh-huh. Ah. So the power on it's broke, and they can't deal with electricity because they're fish. Sure. That makes as much sense as anything else. Why not? Okay. So if I wear this, I can swim up waterfalls. Granted, it's not as good, like, armor rating wise. How does this work? So I'm gonna need shock arrows. Also, I should look for a waterfall to try this thing out on. Waterfall, waterfall, waterfall. There's a waterfall. I mean, it's a little far away, but it is indeed a water. What the hell is this? What is this? Oh, this is the guy that was stuck on the tower. How does diving work? Hold up. If I put this on, I look like an idiot, but oh god. Okay, so climb the waterfall. How do I swim upward? Well, it doesn't even use any stamina. That's ridiculous. Okay. Fleet Lotus Seeds. Movement speed. Okay, so I can movement speed bonus. Gotcha. I'm looking for you guys. Hello. No desire to speak with you. So is Link having flashbacks about having a fish girlfriend? Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child, always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now.
But okay, so wait, based on what we've seen of the aging process of these
Being
Zora,
a Hylian, you
she's gotta be what, like
so much
200 years older than him?
I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, I
Why?
will heal you. No matter when or how bad
Okay,
the wound,
Nintendo, next time you're doing a Zelda game like this,
that I will always protect you.
maybe don't have the music 6 times as loud as the dialogue.
Maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Shock arrows, sure. Because I fit into this armor. Tall mountain over yonder. Yeah, yeah. So I need shock arrows. You got it. Okay. I need to get up to the top of this mountain? Test of will? No, 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 no. Lake is located directly below Shatterback Point. Wait. Head to the East Reservoir Lake. That's up this way. Yes? No. Yes. Ah, God, I'm lost. Wait. Okay, wait. Go up here, then take a right. And go across this bridge. And then we're gonna go fight. Well, maybe not fight, but poke a Lionel. I feel like fighting it still probably is not a great plan. But at the very least, we can go grab some of its ammo. Oh, and where does this go? Okay, hold up. Shortcut to Mountain East Reservoir Lake. Don't forget to gather ingredients. Gonna need all of them. I need to get up there, but I think we can just follow this fox up the ramp. Yeah, that'll work. It disappeared. Fascinating. Up here. Yes. Okay, so there's our divine beast. Something about the big round bits on its shoulders responsible for water production. If you hit him with shock arrows, it does something good. Wait, was I supposed to get the arrows first? No. Yeah, okay, I'm supposed to get the arrows first. I kind of hoped they were going to give me like a quest about getting the arrows. Oh, wait, did I just already have them? Oh, I did. I just happened to have them from somewhere else. Hold up, though. I still want to go get them, because there was... Ah, hell. Because having more would be good. At least I'm assuming. Ooh. What's this? Ooh. Hold up. That's a really good shield. How about we get rid of this one? Yeah. So I want to go up the mountain, and I also want to look for... There's something like a Zora helm in the ruins of a lake near a thing. Oh, wait, I could probably just go up this waterfall. Uh-huh. Yeah, take all these mushrooms. Hold a minute. If I go over to the bigger waterfall... Yeah, I got an idea. Go to the bigger waterfall. Swim up that. That'll get me up to the lake with the ruins on it. And then I can look for the Zora helm that apparently I won 100 years ago when I fought a Lionel. I don't know how I won it. Like, that implies that like the Lionel gave me a helmet for beating it, and that doesn't really sound like Lionel's, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll just jump into this waterfall and then use the thingy to swim up it. If I just go, like, here. Okay, we're going up the waterfall. This doesn't cost any stamina for some reason. Seems a bit odd, but sure. Yeah, and then we can just glide to here. I don't know where all this water is coming from. Like, that is a big feckin' waterfall. And there's no, like, source. Unless they're saying, like, it's all coming from this little tiny lake over here? Like, flowing underground somehow? Uh-oh. The ruins near the lake. Okay. Huh. Those are ducks. That's not what I want. The Zora helm is on display in the ruins near a lake. It is a 4-letter name. It's gotta be this one, right? It's to the north of something, and it didn't actually have enough letters to tell me what the something was. Well, I don't see a helm on display here. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be a helm. That's a lizard. Tall peak. Those lakes don't have names, apparently. In the ruins near a lake. There's like this lake, but I don't see any ruins there. Screw it. Let's go see what that is. I think we can get to that pretty easily by swimming up the other waterfall. Right? Or possibly just by going this way. I think we can just go this way. Oh, there's a neat little rainbow. Okay. Bunch of monsters. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't want to be friends. It's fine. In the ruins near this lake? Yeah, this lake. In the ruins near this lake. Looking for anything that looks like ruins. I've got a stone tablet. It's not really ruins, though, is it? History of the Zora, Princess Island's Great Escape, once a giant octo rock on Hateno Bay, large as a mountain. Uh-huh. Okay. Lizard. Radishes. One of them lotus seeds. Yeah, again, I'm not really seeing a ruin. Okay, we'll swim up here. And we're looking... Oh, here's some shock arrows. That's a little concerning, because that implies that the Lionel's probably relative near... at least somewhat nearby. I'm not really, like, planning on fighting a Lionel right now. What is this? Shatterback Point this way. Let's see if there's, like, some ruins up here. And if so, if there is a Zora helm on display. Because according to that little tablet back in town, there should be. Yeah, okay, there's the Lionel. Let's stay nice and far away from him. I don't want any problems with you. I don't want to fight this boar. Yeah, I don't want to fight the boar. I don't really want to fight the Lionel. We're just here to gather some shock arrows. I don't even technically need them according to the game, but having more can't hurt. Probably not a terrible idea to equip some better armor, too. Oh, good, a blood moon! That's good. Um... Oh, Mr. Lionel, I don't want any problems. We're just stealing all of your depleted ammunition. I think that's the bulk of it. Oh, he's coming this way. Let's get back out of here. Yeah, like we're far enough away now that even if he walks all the way over to the other side here, should be fine. Hopefully. What is up here at the top of the mountain? What is all this? Oh, it's a whole bunch of them, isn't it? Yes. Jump at your own risk. Okay, so hold up. I'm looking for a lake north of a three-letter thing. What could a three-letter thing be? The helmet is on display at the lake north of... North of... It's a four-letter lake. At the ruins near the four-letter lake. They could not Zala... Okay. That's a pond. That's also a pond. That's not four letters. That's not four letters. That's a bay. That's not four letters. That's not four letters. Okay. Huh. I have no idea what they're talking about. I don't see any more ruins around here. Well, whatever. We're gonna go sail on down to Prince Sidon down there. Oh. But first, from up here, I've noticed a shrine. Also, a blood moon. And a shooting star. And a cutscene. Good lord. Calm down, game. Yes, we've seen the Blood Moon cutscene before. Blood Moon rises. Yeah, everything's back alive. Are there any other shrines I can see from up here as long as we're up here? This is a reasonably high vantage point. No, that's where that Lionel was. Alright. Screw it. Let's go deal with this rainstorm. Yes. Okay, I think we've got what we need to start this. Oh, wait, hold up. I need to put the Zora armor back on. And probably equip these shock arrows. And a decent bow. Actually, I guess the bow doesn't really matter, does it? Because I think it's just a gimmick thing where, like, you just have to hit the... So yeah, use your crappy bow. Because I don't think the damage matters. I think you just have to hit the thing a certain number of times. Equip the Zora armor, equip the thing. Okay. Yes, I have my armor and enough shock arrows. No idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. Gaze upon the beast's back. I'm a gazing. Glowing pink orbs. Oh, I see. Those things up there. It's not the shoulder bit, it's those bits. So I have to swim up the waterfall and then midair shoot back down and hit the thing. I'm assuming I just have to hit each of them once. Okay. Ice blocks. Oh, I can probably shatter those with Cryonis. No, hold up, wait. Yes. Yes, shock arrows, ready. How do I do this? Okay. We grab onto this guy. And then, oh god. Okay. This is going reasonably well. Up here. I wonder if I could... Did I get both of them? Oh, I might have been able to do... Yeah, I might have been able to do both. If I wasn't dumb. Yeah, I've got plenty of shock arrows. I can't tell... Okay, yeah, we gotta get this one still. Yep. Up here. Oh, we failed completely. That's fine. Yes. Okay, so it's the rear one on this side. Yes. We swim up here, and it's the rear one on the other side as well. Okay. Oh god, this looks dangerous. Okay, okay. Keep your eyes open for those. Got it. Ow. Oh, and if they hit you, they respawn. Okay. Got it. Got it.
Shock arrows ready?
I don't need any on this side, man. We need to go to the other... wait. Do I need one on this side? Oh, wait. No. Go to the other side. Swim to the other side. What are you doing? Yeah, okay, we're just gonna fly over to here, because I need to go to this side. Yes. Okay. So what does this do? Okay, the rain stopped. So am I just supposed to, like, climb in now?
Well, Link, here we are. Looks like this is where the real work starts. Best of luck. Nice job cutting off the water flow from this divine beast. Show the enemy no fear. I'll see you back at Zora's domain. Farewell.
Okay. Now, I remember there's something about, like, some kind of level scaling in this game. I know it has something to do with the Divine Beasts.
Finish the job.
I'm not sure if it's, like, a good idea to defeat this thing entirely, or if I should, like, clear it most of the way out, and then move on to another one? Like, that might actually make more sense. Travel gate registered to map. Yes. So I can teleport here. Hello?
Say that I am now rooted. you from getting lost. The guidance stone there contains the information that you will need.
Okay, hold up. Let me just check something here. If I'm... I think I bring this up just a tiny bit. Up to like 4.7. How loud are the bombs? If I drop a bomb and then back up, yeah, okay, not that loud. I think we're just gonna go all the way up because I feel like these voiceovers are crazy, crazy quiet. Okay. Also, what? Okay, that is the Master Sword. I probably don't need that right now. Flame Blade. Let's go for the Silver Longsword. That looks kind of neat, right? Yeah. Oh god. Hello? What? Okay. So there's robots in here. Gotcha. And like a turn screw thing? Is it magnetic? It is magnetic. What if I like grab this and give it the old what if I just turn it like that? Is that fine? Are we fine with that? What does this do? Sheikah Slate authenticated. 4 terminals remaining. Okay. Gotcha. So I've got to, like, hack into the giant robot. What is this? What is this? Ah, okay, so this is gonna be the final bit. So if I decide I want to skip this, we just don't come down here. We do everything else and we skip that. This seems to be located at the... We're gonna go back. I think that's the front. Wait, is there like a map? No, I don't have a map yet. Oh god. So there's something down here. Is there like a... Is there something hidden over here? No. Yeah, that's gotta be the back. Okay, so the back... There's a thing in the back. Oh god. That's like the main control thingy. Gotcha. And if we keep exploring around here, there's absolutely nothing. I think this was mostly for, like, if you happen to fall off the side, you're not totally screwed. Huh. Okay, well, get back up there then. We will just climb up. What have we got around here? Bunch of nonsense. This doesn't seem to go anywhere. Oh, 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 oh. Ow. Actually, that wasn't that painful. Can't carry any more melee weapons, that's fine. Okay, I've got a block of water turning a thing. And like a bigger gear here. No, none of this is magnetic. Okay. That's good to know. What could we do here? If I freeze this, is that gonna like stop the water? Yes. Oh, wait, I see. There's a bit. There's one of them things. Wait, but how do I... Oh god. Huh? Oh! So when the water's on... I get it, I get it. Okay. So be ready to turn this off. And do it right about now. And that's enough for me to do this. Yes.
There are 3 terminals remaining. You can do it.
Sure. Disembodied voice in my head that I'm assuming is Mifa? It's probably Mifa. Makes sense. Terminals. Terminals. Okay, I can't get up there. I have no idea how you would make that spin. Let's head out here. Hello? Okay, I want to be very conservative with my bomb use. Ow. That was not smart. Okay, hold up. What if we... Just give me the regular arrows. Trying to save my weapons, because there's going to be like boss fights at some point, I'm assuming. And if I don't have any weapons, that's not going to go well for me. Okay, there's a door that it's not open. And there's a stick with a ball on it. And a chest that I can't get to. Come on, Link, big brain. I've got nothing. Keep looking around. Keep looking around. What could I do? Like, I've got to get in there, right? But how do I open this? I tried stasis and that didn't, or magnesis, right? And nothing's showing itself as like magnesable in this kind of an area. Let's try if I pop up stasis. Oh, okay, hold up. This is stasisable. So what if we like went here and we stasis this and then gave it a few smacks? What? That did something, just not something I was expecting it to do. It made the ball slide up the stick. What could I use that for? No clue. Can I use this thingy to like swim? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, we're being pushed under. Someone swam through that. That's interesting. What if I climb this, jump over here, 100 rupees, I mean that's not bad. It's not helpful, but it's not bad. Hold up. Up to here. Big spinny wheel. I can make the ball bounce up that. But how would I open this? There's gotta be something near here. Like a switch or something. That opens up that. Let's fly down and take a look around down here for a minute. Okay, what if we bring this up here? Ancient Spring. Okay, how do we... No. Oh, wait, I know how to do this. This I know how to do. Cryonis, lift. Oh, we're getting a map. Okay. Maybe this will help. Oh god. Wait, Divine Beast controls enabled.
Good. You've obtained the map of the Divine Beast.
Sure.
You will see several glowing points on your map which take Ruta back by activating all of the terminals. Be careful.
Oh god. Not gonna lie, this map is potentially less than helpful. Okay, wait a minute. Move trunk. What happens if we move the trunk to, like, here? What's happening? We've moved the trunk. Oh, oh, it's shooting water out of the trunk back into the thing now. Okay, that's good. Hold up. Because now it's going to spin the big wheel. Ah, and I hear that ball spinning around. Yes. I wonder if I stasis the ball while it's, like, up there, if that opens the gate on the other thing, and then I can use that to get in there and press the button real quick. Maybe. Maybe that makes sense. Okay, hold up. Stasis? Is this... Yes, that opens that. So we want to hold this in place about there. And then get in here and press this button before it spins around.
There are 2 terminals remaining.
Yes. Oh, and I can use this to probably ride up to the... Aha. Hold a minute. Get onto this bit. Yes. And then use this to ride up to the top. And we're gonna get a little wet, but that should be fine, right? That's not gonna matter. Ow. Okay, we defeated another one of them. We got up here. There's like a bit up here that I can get up onto. Yeah. Hold up. No, come on, Link. You can do it. You don't want to do it? That's fine. Oh, there's something over here, though. What is this? Does that just stay on? Yes, so that's a quick way up here if I need to. I can swim up that waterfall to get back up here. And where am I heading now? I'm heading like up towards the nose. Oh, is this a trunk here? It is. Hold up. So wait, what if I lower the trunk to like here? Yes. Yeah, matter of fact, keep lowering it. What the hell? Okay, we did it. What's this? An ancient shaft. Okay. How do I... There's gotta be like a way to climb up this, right? Right? Like it's gotta be able to let me up there, right? Oh god, yeah, no, this was a fail. Okay. Hold on. Wait. Wait! From up here, we glide down to this, and land on this bit. And then I tell it to go up. I stand on this. And then we want to go to, like, here. Oh god, that was way too aggressive. Okay, hold up. Maybe we need to go in small bits. Let's bring it all the way back down. Yes. Food. Food, 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 food. Food? Full recovery plus 1 hearts. Yeah, you got it. Screw it. It's a waste, but I'm doing it. We'll make better later. Okay. Then land on this bit. Go 2 up. This is fine. Can I... If I fall off real gently right here, am I okay? Right? Yes. Okay. Stand here. Bring her up about that many. In theory, I should just kind of fall to my right onto this thing, right? Yes? Let's go 1 more. 1 more. Okay.
Just one terminal.
1 terminal remaining, you say? Where is it? Let's see if I can hit that from here. Well, that was really close. Got it. Nothing there. Where is the final terminal? Final terminal. Ice arrows, that's good. Final terminal. There's something up there. There's fire surrounding a terminal. Okay. Magnet. Thing. Spin thing. No. Spin thing. Spin. Spin thing. Oh, wait. I'm opening up the roof. Yes. Bring this back down to about there. And that's gonna make the water move backwards and pour in through here, dousing the flames. We get this.
You activated all the terminals. Now you can start the main control unit. There should be a new glowing mark. Be careful not to let your...
Okay, so I'm gonna guess that is gonna be the boss. So now the question is, do I go ahead and start this boss, or do I go start one of the other divine beasts? I'm almost thinking I should start one of the other divine beasts. Because if I start the other, so I think, I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think that every time you defeat a boss in one of these divine beasts, everything in the game gets tougher. Like all the enemies upgrade and everything just gets a little bit harder to fight and defeat. Including the bosses of these things. I think it makes them all harder. Oh god. We're slipping. So if I just say screw it, and dip out now, when I come back here, all I'll have to do is like walk in there and poke the thing. And I can fight the boss. But if I just leave now, I can go do another one. Right? That makes sense, right? It probably doesn't make sense, but like, I don't know why it doesn't make sense. What if... Free the divine beasts. You got it. Captured memories. Yeah, I haven't done that in a minute. Let's take a look at memories? Memories. Is it these? Okay, well hold up. I can find some of these. This one's really obvious. It's right in front of Hyrule Castle, right? Yeah. Let's go do some memories while we think about whether that's a good idea. That's got to be this, right? Like, it's this or this. Wait, Mabe Village ruins. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Mabe Village? Like Link's Awakening? Hold up. Okay, album. Thing. There's trees surrounding this. Okay, maybe it is. Okay, maybe it's this one. Is it this one? It's got to be this one then. If there's trees surrounding it, it's that one. Because there's no trees over here. Yeah, and we can see the gate in the background, so it's this right here. Also, we can remove this pin. We don't need that anymore. I think we can remove this pin. So we're gonna head... Yeah, we're gonna head to there from here. I have a plan. I don't know what the reward for doing all of this is, but... I think this is the plan for now. We're gonna try and get some of the memories unlocked, get some of that moving along. There's gonna be... It's totally that. It's that right there. Like 100%. Also, Mabe Village Ruins. Mabe Village. Mabe. I mean, I don't really see anything, but like, okay, stick a pin there. Open your thingy. Yeah, there's like nothing there. Whatever. Really? Okay, are we far enough out away from all those guardians that I'm okay now? Also, how do you parry? No, that wasn't it. I know there's a way to parry. No. No. It's that. Okay, you press A. Because I know you can, like, deflect the guardian lasers. I'm probably not going to be able to do that, but I'm going to pretend that I want to be ready to do that. Okay, I see a guardian in the ground to my left. And this little cluster of trees here, that's gotta be it, right? Any more guardians around here? No. Like, there's totally a little thing in the middle. Come on. Oh, there is a guardian running around over there. So stay low. There's two guardians running around. There's many guardians. So stay low. Yes. No. Stay low. Get into the little glowy circle. Once we're in a cutscene, it shouldn't be able to hurt us. I'm gonna assume. Okay. Yes, this is the spot. Let's see what we remember here, because this is the first mission of Age of Calamity, is basically like this field.
Hero of Hyrule, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. You have shown unflinching bravery and skill in the face of darkness and adversity, and have proven yourself worthy of the blessings of the goddess Hylia. Whether skyward bound, adrift in time, or steeped in the glowing embers of twilight, the sacred blade is forever bound to the soul of the hero. We pray for your protection, and we hope that the two of you will grow stronger together as one. Forged in the long distant past, the sword
Gee, this is
seals the
uplifting.
darkness.
She's making it sound like we already lost.
Ancient
Wasn't
stories
this your
bound
idea?
to hero.
You're the one who wanted to designate the appointed night with all the ceremonial pomp, grandeur, and nonsense we could muster. And if you ask me, the whole thing does seem to be overkill. I think I'm on the same page as the princess regarding this boy.
Oh, give it a rest. That boy is a living reminder of her own failures. Well, at least that's how the princess sees him.
What? I'm a reminder of her own failures. What? Oh god. Stay low. Wait for it to give up. Should get bored and wander off in a second. Yes. Okay. Let's take a look at the rest of our pictures. This is... Oh, I can totally find that one too. That is... because those are these mountains here. So if you go across, there's going to be a lake. It's got to be like here-ish. Yes. Travel back up to that tower and we'll fly down to that one. Oh. Oh, good God. Well. Yeah, move over behind this wall. Yes. Guardian. Maybe we just wait here for just another second, let it do another pass. It's gonna run over that way. We're gonna run right back behind here. Uh-oh. Get behind this. There's another one right there. Get into this building before they see me. Yes. Over here. So there's one crawling around in the ruins behind me. There's one over there. But I don't think either of them are going to be able to see me if I just head this way. Hello, how's it going? There's one back there. Okay, he's out. He just faded out. Good. Good, 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 good. We're fine. Doing well. No idea what I'm actively doing in this game at the moment, but that's fine. Big open world game, I can not know what I'm doing. We're kind of looking for albums, the memory things. Hey, there you go. At the moment. Because my plan right now is, first time playing this, I know there's some weird level scaly stuff with the divine beasts. That like when you defeat a divine beast, it makes the rest of the game harder. So I think my plan is I'm going to unlock the boss in all 4 divine beasts before I actually fight any of them. So then I can just bounce from like boss to boss to boss to boss. If that makes sense. Yeah, no, you're fine. I mostly just put the age thing on there specifically so that people don't get mad if I'm cursing, because I swear like a pirate. And I don't want... I basically just don't want someone to be like, oh man, I wasn't expecting that and got caught off guard. That's all. What do we have here? But yeah, if this thing... Okay, there should be like a memory right near here, I think. There's like a rock. Oh, it's got to be over there. Okay, it's that rock. I see it. I do have the DLC. I think all of everything. Oh god, I don't want to fight you. Oh crap, is this a thunderstorm? It totally is, isn't it? Okay, what's sparking? The sword is sparking. What do we have that isn't sparking? The Master Sword is sparking. This thing isn't. Unequip that. Oh god. There we go. I was like, there's the rock. So now we find this. Link's gonna have a little flashback. yeah, I figured like while I'm in between doing Divine Beasts, I can knock out a few of these.
From here, we'll make our way to Goron City. Then, we'll need some adjustments on that divine beast so Daru can manage it as easily as possible. He's figured out how to get it to move. However, it's apparent that we still have much more to learn. But to think that divine beast was actually built by people. That means we should be able to understand how it works and how to use it to our advantage. These divine beasts, so much we don't know. But if we want to turn back Calamity Ganon, they're our best hope.
Okay, what are you stopping for here?
Tell me the truth. How proficient are you right now wielding that sword on your back? Legend says that an ancient voice resonates inside it. Can you hear it yet, hero?
Well, this has to be like later than the events of Age of Calamity. So Link should be a pretty competent swordsman by that point. Because he doesn't have the Master Sword yet in Age of Calamity, I don't think. Hold on. What else do we have here? Hyrule Castle. Death Mountain is behind it. Behind and to the left of it. So that would have to be like over here somewhere. Let's try like this spot here. If we go like here-ish. And then fly down from here. Because we've got Hyrule Castle a reasonable far distance away. A Death Mountain in the background. So, let's get a close-up look at this again. I'm looking for a tree with a smaller tree and like a drop-off ridge just past them. You know, if it were a sunny day, it wouldn't hurt. It's gotta be this way. So yeah, like there's Hyrule Castle. There's that jagged kind of mountain that's in the background. So we're looking for a couple of trees. Good lord. Oh. Matter of fact, that looks like it right there. Oh my god, this is terrifying. I'm not sure if you can get, like, struck by lightning if you're not wearing metal. Like, if the game's that mean. But it's probably that mean. Alright. Last one, so I've done ones that were, like, here. And one that was, like, on the edge of this lake somewhere over here. I did the one, there's, like, one up near Kakariko somewhere. somewhere over this way. Yeah, I think this one is these two trees right here, definitely. It's gotta be those trees. Because those really jagged looking mountains in the background are those, oh god, that didn't help. Those mountains right there. They're to the left of Hyrule Castle, and there's like a couple of trees, like that tree right there. So if we head over that way, we should see it. Fair warning if you're using this as a guide, I have never played this before and have no idea what I'm doing. I'm absolutely just guessing on all of this, so... What do we got here? Let me see the picture again. So, these two trees... Yes, got it. And if there's like a proper order to do these in, I'm probably not doing that. I'm mostly just going by ones that I think I can figure out.
There's one. Oh, and another. The flowers we have in Hyrule aren't just beautiful. They're also quite useful as ingredients for a variety of things. This one here is called the Silent Princess. It's a rare, endangered species. Despite our efforts, we can't get them to grow domestically yet. The princess can only thrive out here, in the wild.
Ah, it's a
All
metaphor.
that we can hope is that the species will be strong enough to prosper on its own.
Very subtle, Legend of Zelda.
Is that what I think it is? Look at this. I don't believe it, but I actually caught one. This delicacy is known to have very, very potent effects under the proper circumstances. Ta-da! Research from the castle shows ingesting one of these can actually augment certain abilities. We wouldn't be in a controlled environment out here, but with your level of physical fitness, you'd be a perfect candidate for the study.
Zelda, I don't want to eat a frog.
Taste it!
No, no, I don't want to eat a frog, thank you. Oh, my reaction too, Link. I hear ya. Okay, wait, though. Well, now, is there like a frog out here? Keep my eyes open for movement. Also, are there like... Because I've found quite a few Silent Princess flowers. Are there any out here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, whatever. That's fine. What's this one? This appears to be... Oh, wait, I can see this. I can see this. There is... The pink woods on the right side of the picture are where we got the Master Sword. That's Hyrule Castle. Those kind of rocks are only found on Death Mountain, and there's this little lake with a river. So if I go here... Oh yeah, these are totally... That's the lake. That's the river. It's like up here. Probably here-ish. And we can use this tower to glide down to it, because this is way up on the top of the mountain. I might catch fire doing this. There is a slight possibility I'm going to catch fire. Possibly more than slight. Plan. Glide over to this. Catch breath here. Glide over to this. Yes. There's also some guardians in this area. I remember that from last time I was up here. So I do need to be a little careful. Like, in addition to the catching fire, there's also the potential of, like, deadly lasers. Okay. Get to the top of this bit, and we'll glide from up to the top. Yes, this makes sense. Uh-huh. And that way. Watch the temperature gauge. If it spikes up and I catch fire... Oh. Oh. Let's just unequip that. It's fine. No, no, don't like that. Okay. I think we're past the worst of it. I mean, I'm like in the middle of nowhere. And I need to keep... Okay, let's get a look at this picture again, so I know what I'm looking for. I got a big jutty-outy bit, and another jutty-outy bit on the right. Actually, wait. That might be one of those... That might be one of the bits. Hold up. Yeah, I'm liking the look of this. Oh, I am very much liking the look of this. Okay. Climb here. Climb here. Let's get up onto the top of this and take a little bit of a look-see. Korok? Definitely a Korok. Oh yeah, it's right there. I just found the memory by accident, too. Good. Very good. Okay. Yeah, we're making progress on this. Alright. Admittedly, I'm using all the big cheaty ones that have, like, Hyrule Castle in the picture. It makes it very easy to find things.
That cut doesn't look too bad, actually.
Good
You're
lord.
fine for now. But you know, there's a fine line between courage and recklessness.
Good lord, Link.
As brave as you are, that does not make you immortal. It seems that not only is the frequency of these types of attacks on the rise, but the scale of beasts we are facing is intensifying as well.
Did you kill some black Lionels? Good God.
I fear that this is an omen which portends the return of Calamity Ganon. And, if that's the case, I'm ready to expect the worst. We'll need to make preparations as soon as possible.
Okay. Why were we in the mountains? This Koroks is like, man, this kid is losing it. What do we have here? Elden Canyon. I've got... Man, I got nothing on that. It's like an oasis with a weird... Pardon me. Oasis like a weird rock structure? No idea. Forest. Oh, you know where that one is? Yeah. I'm assuming it's down by the Gerudo. I'm guessing, because it's got like the blankets and stuff. But I haven't been down that way much. This one? Yeah, I don't know. Giant feck-off horse statue. I mean, that one can't be hard to find. It's a giant feck-off horse statue. And just a path in the woods with no distinguishing or identifying marks. Well, like the horse one, okay. The horse one, I can see the like Gerudo Mountains in the background, kind of heading this way, and another thing in the foreground. So I'm guessing the horse statue is this thing right here then. Matter of fact, we're gonna go check that out. We're gonna move the pin. So we're gonna go there, yes. And what's the nearest thing I can glide down from? Central Tower. Which does have a guardian, like, immediately next to it. And that last one, just no identifying marks. It's just like, have a path in the woods. That said, I have an idea on that one. Because it looks like it's like the regular type of woods, not like any of the like decorative woods, where they've got like weird types of trees. So, and it's brightly lit, which makes me think it's this road right here. Or possibly this one, but the color is kind of off over here. Like it's regular, like Hyrule Field color scheme, and forested. It's not going to be this, because there was already one right here, and they wouldn't put two of them that close to each other, I don't think. So it's got to be this one over here. So we'll go take a look at that next. We'll walk down that road. Yeah. Bunch of guardians here. I am almost certainly going to be locked on to immediately. Oh. Did I pick the right moment to jump? Nice. Okay. I think we're good. Giant horse statue. Should be that thing there, yeah. Slight river problem. Should be able to get over that, though. Yes, this is fine. We'll just glide on over this way. Nice and careful. Good. And then we can climb right on up. What is going on here? At some point I really need to get my horse back. I've kind of just like abandoned him. I don't even know where he is right now. Come on. Up the mountain. And I should be able to see it. Like, once I get to where that tree is, I should be high enough up to see it. Yes, there it is. I'm assuming that we were up on the little ledge. So it'll be up here. Yes, got it. Okay, Link, what do you got this time?
Be sure to take the time to soothe your mount. That's the only way it will know how you truly feel. Your advice was quite helpful, thank you. This little one and I are getting along quite well now. At first, I wasn't sure if I should outfit him with all of the royal gear. I thought maybe he should have to earn it first. But it works. He wears it like a true natural.
What the hell, Zelda?
I'm trying to be a bit more empathetic. Benefit of the doubt, you know?
You were gonna make your horse earn its... What the hell's wrong with you? Just give it some riding gear.
See that mountain? That's Mount Lanayru. It takes its name from the goddess of wisdom. Lanayru's decree is very specific. It says no one is allowed under the age of 17. For only the wise are permitted a place upon the mountain. I've prayed at the spring of courage and at the spring of power, yet neither awoke anything inside me. But maybe up there. Perhaps the spring of wisdom, the final of the three.
Wait a minute. Spring of... Hold up.
To be honest, I have no real reason to think that will be the case. But there's always the chance that the next moment will change everything.
Spring of wisdom.
Tomorrow is my 17th birthday. So then I shall go and make my way up the mountain.
Spring of wisdom on Mount Lanayru. Okay, wait, where's the spring of courage and the spring of power? Because spring of courage would be Link. Right? At least that's what my Ocarina of Time brain is telling me. Is it this? It's gotta be this. No. Just kind of scanning around to see if anything jumps out at me that it might be that, there was the one picture I had that was just like a little secluded river covered in trees with one of them statues to the goddess. Oh, you know, this could be the path that I need too. It could be this road here. I don't think it is, though. Like, it might be down there, or it might be one of the ones up here. But I would have seen that, I think. I still don't know what the hell this is. Like, this is just weird. It kind of looked like it would be down here, though, right? Like the... I know this was the pond where there was like all the horrible lizard men. I was like, no, I'm good, thank you, and I left. Is it like somewhere in here? I don't know. Okay, balancing rock thing. Let's look for that. I don't know if I have enough info to find that, to be perfectly honest. Balancing rock thing. I'm thinking it's got to be like in the Gerudo Desert somewhere. Like, I haven't actually been out here yet. Like, at all. I kind of went to, like, these two towers. Oh! Oh, yeah, yeah! Because it's an oasis. An oasis with a rock. That's totally it. That is totally it. Bum 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 bum. Put a pin on that. And then we're gonna zip on over to this. Progress. We're making progress. I kind of missed the oasis. I was focusing on the rock, and I don't know why. Like, there's a lot of rocks in this game. The odds of me being able to identify one from a topographical map is pretty low. Wait, am I cold? What? Oh, hey, look, it's the Great Beast. Divine Beast, whatever. Oh. I see a shrine out there, too. I see several shrines. Also, I see that I'm not going to have enough stamina to glide all the way down there. Maybe we take a break. Oh my god, there's a bunch of shrines. We're gonna hit some shrines. That's the plan. Totally fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't panic. Okay, now you can panic. Oh, it's fine. I was like, oh, I know I can land the last minute little freebie glider hop there, but I wasn't expecting a giant skeleton to burst out of the ground in front of me. Perfect. Yep. We'll just see what this little place is. If it's a combat shrine, I'm skipping it. I don't want to do a combat shrine. I want to do puzzles right now. I don't want to do combat. Oh yeah, this is perfect. I think. Battery? Battery plugs into here. Yes. Okay. Oh god. I need a battery in there to do something to that. We're not friends. Got it. Okay, he's dead. Calm down, Link. What are you... What is the point of this? Shoot the rope with a bow. That's not a bad idea, isn't it? I was just gonna see if my magnet was strong enough to just, you know, like, give it a rip. But I guess, yeah, no, that's a much smarter idea. There's the brain. Set this on here. Bingo. Maybe don't walk onto the conveyor without seeing what it's doing. Well, this led me to the treasure chest. Oh, if this is the key, though, then that's fine. Yes. We. Okay. Oh. Ow. Ow. Will you stop that? Alright, what do I need here? Oh, we've got electrified water. Ah, there's like a chain. Hold up. Ow. Aha! I get it. I get it. Okay, so lightning can arc a short distance. So we'll put this here, and now it arcs across and it completes the circuit. Yes. Wait, but Link, don't be dumb and knock the thing out of the way, because that would break your circuit. Yes. Is that it? Ah, wait. Oh, well, I mean, that's really easy. Yeah, I don't really need that. I feel like they're teaching me a mechanic that they're going to use later, because that was a little too straightforward. Some of those puzzles have been a lot more challenging than that. Alright. I guess we'll just head this. Let's follow the road. That's fine. Wait. Wait, that's the stable music. Oh. It's because there's a stable. Hello. The gang. Traveling in some of these monsters. Yeah. Took off running as fast as I could and didn't stop till I got here. Turned around to check on my friends. They're nowhere to be found. Gotcha. Olaf, Flaxel, Canolo, and Palme. You got it, buddy. I'll remember that. Hey, Cass. What's up?
Oh.
Probably Cass, isn't it? Probably not Cass. It's probably Cass. No, I've heard the song about the ancient hero like a million times. I'm good. Oh, it's you. Check his album. He's just going to tell me how to get to the one that I'm already heading to, isn't he? Yeah, totally. Yeah. Okay, I was already heading there, so sure. Man, Beetle is just zonked. As long as we're here, though, let's get the horse. Hello. Take horse. This horse. Yes. Thank you. Very good. And now we'll just ride on out into the desert on my horse. Ooh, this little archway here, that's neat. Yeah, it's totally that rock, like, right there. Oh, that is super easy. Oh. You know that bit I was saying about I was going to ride... Oh, wait, maybe I'm going to ride out into the desert on my horse. Might just need to go around a little. Nope. Okay. Dang it. If you're searching for Kalisa... Who? Been in the game for over 20 years. Oh, you. Alright. Oh, I run a little faster if I'm on the, like, paved, well, not paved bit, but, like, the road bit. So let's stick on the road. Oh, this is really neat looking. I haven't been out here yet. I got something spoiled for me out here, because I was looking at my map and I was like, I have no idea where the Gerudo village is. Like, it might be this, but this doesn't really look like a city to me. And then I played Age of Calamity, and it's like labeled on the map after like the first quest. So I know where Gerudo village is now. Okay. This is the oasis. Hello? Yeah, it's the Divine Beast link. Calm down, you can see it. It's right there. Neat. I mean, that is really cool. I don't know how we're getting out to that one. I'm guessing you can't just walk. Just gonna take a guess. Okay, take a quick look at the album. Yes, it is about here, actually. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's like a little shop set up and everything. Oh, there's like a ladder up onto the top of that rock. I might go take a look at that, see what that's all about. What the hell is going on? Oh, good God. Okay, so she was there's ninjas out here. Because that's more than one, and I've only ever seen one at a time. So I'm gonna guess there's some kind of encampment somewhere out here. Also, I just realized I'm wearing my Zora armor. Probably worth getting back into this. Okay. Bridge. We've got a bridge. We've got a bridge. We've got wherever the hell that is. That's going to be tough. There's an octagonal platform. Oh, jeez. I have no idea on that one. This one... I see some vines on one of the trees. And some ferns. And this one here. Oh, holy shit. Is that on Hyrule Castle? Oh. Oh dear. Huh. So it's gotta be one of these little bits that kind of sticks out here. Oh god. Okay. Is there anything else I can use as a distinguishing feature there? Not hugely. Wait, there's water. There's water on the right. Does that help? Does that narrow it down at all? There is water to the right. This one? This. It's this. It's this right here. Screw it. We're gonna give that a shot. This is a bad plan, but we're gonna... It's totally this. Best way... Sneak in the back, maybe? Like, come from up here and glide in down to that. I'm liking that plan, yeah. So here's the plan. Get horse. And we're going to climb that pillar, glide down to the castle, and then just try to sneak my way in. We're just going to grab the memory and get out. Thunderstorm. Remove. Is this really the shrine that's closest to that stable? Because usually they give you a shrine right by the stable so you can fast travel back. Alright, well. Yeah, I know there's like the teleport horse armor. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how to get it. So we're just kind of waiting on that one. It's fine. We'll do this the old-fashioned way. I kind of thought that was one of the things you had to have been like end game ready for. There's like a DLC thing where you needed to. Yeah. Okay. My horse doesn't like attract lightning, does he? That'd suck. Because like I have, if I look at wherever the hell quests live, adventure log, side quests, maybe, is it this? Horse rumors, ancient horse. The bridle that can summon your horse. Apparently Highland Stable. Like, I'm assuming I just follow that quest. Oh, good lord, this is terrifying. Don't mind me, goblins. Yes, okay. And we'll just keep on riding. On up to here. And this should lead us to a pillar that's sort of leaned out, yes, over Hyrule Castle. I'm not sure if I can climb that or not. Well, we'll get in there closer and take a look. Okay, the flying guardian's out near there, so be careful with that. I have no idea how aggressively stupid this plan is. Can I climb this? The answer is no. Oh god. Oh god. Screw it, we're going in. Wait. Wait a minute. There's like a cliff. Give it a shot. Oh, just made it. Okay. Aggressively bad plan. God damn it. Oh, I'm just gonna drown. I don't think I have a way to get back out in time. Oh, this sucks. If I drown, will it put me back up on the cliff at least? It put me back up, you little bastard. Okay. Plan. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I should not have made it past that. I did not earn that one. That was... Okay. Welcome to Hyrule Castle. Okay. There's like a road winding around the castle. If I climb this cliff near me, I'll be getting closer to it. Thoughts on this plan? Get to the roof. And watch out for that guy. Getting spotted by that would be bad. Oh god. Oh, it's raining again. Oh good, so I'm slipping. What's this? Sure. Oh shit. Oh, this is gonna be tough with this rain. It's right up there. Okay, it's clear skies, it says, so we should be fine. Get over here. Get through this quick, because we know this is right near where that one flying guy patrols. Watch out for enemies, watch out for enemies. Get into this thing and hide in here for a second. Okay, where are we? We're coming up on the tower. The tower we're trying to get to is that tower. There's two bridges kind of arcing out there. It's that freestanding tower kind of on the left side of the castle there. We're coming up on it if we follow this. Okay, yeah, it's that bit right there. Like, we're trying to get onto the walkway up there. Yeah, the walkway that guy just flew over. Oh, just beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. That's great. That's not ideal. This is a bad plan. Can I get into this? Somehow. No. Rest. You got it, Link. You got it, Link. I don't think I brought any stamina food. Slightly regretting that in hindsight. We're okay. We're okay. Oh, God. Oh, I totally did bring stamina food. Oh, this is a bad time. Oh, this is terrifying. I do not enjoy this at all. Get in there quickly. There it is. There's the memory. The thing is going to fly over, it's going to look around, and then it's going to move on. We run out here, we grab the memory, we get the hell out of here. Whew.
Incredible. We're at a point now where we can actually control them. At the current rate, we'll soon know all we need to know about the Guardians and the Divine Beasts. And should Ganon ever show itself again, we'll be well positioned to defend ourselves.
What are you doing out here, Zelda?
I was assessing the results of the experiment with the Guardians. These pieces of ancient technology could be quite useful against them.
I know that. They are essential to Hyrule's future, and our research demands that we keep a close eye on them. However, as the princess, you currently have a crucial unfulfilled responsibility to your kingdom. Let me ask you once more, when will you stop treating this as some sort of childish game?
I'm doing everything I can.
All I'm saying, King, is that Nintendo charged me like
I'll
60
have you
bucks
know
for this
that I have
game, so
recently returned from the
I'm gonna
Springer
treat it like
Planet,
a
where I
game all
offered
day.
every ounce of my prayers to the goddess.
And now you are here wasting your time. You need to be dedicating every moment you have to your training.
Calm
You
down.
must be single-minded in unlocking the power that will seal Calamity Ganon away.
I already am. Don't you see? There's nothing more I can do. My hope is that you'll allow me to contribute here in whatever way I can.
No more excuses, Zelda. Stop running away from your duty. As the king, I forbid you to have anything to do with these machines from this moment on, and command you to focus on your training. Do you know how the gossip mongers refer to you? They are out there at this moment, whispering amongst themselves that you are the heir to a throne of nothing but failure. It is woven into your destiny that you prove them wrong. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Jeez, man. What a jerk. This guy's a douche. Alright. Right, we're in hell. We need to get out of here. I forgot. Man, that's distracting enough that I forgot that I'm standing in the middle of an absolute nightmare. Get out of here. Hey, wait a minute. Zelda's Research Journal. Today I met with Impa of the Sheikah tribe and began my research into the ancient technology in earnest. Pura and Robbie, yes. Next page. Ancient technology believed may have power to control a guidance stone. Rectangular object, yes. Okay. What time is it for me? That's a good question. 3:13 in the morning. Bit on the nose. Not a fight I thought I could win. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't want to. Oh, damn it. Yeah. Sheikah Slate, yes. Restore functionality. Images. Champions. Mifa, Daruk, Urbosa, and Rivali. Five giant columns that rest beneath Hyrule Castle. Okay. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's get the hell out of Hyrule Castle before we die. That is totally going to be an active Guardian right there, so let's land behind the tower. That is very much an active Guardian. Okay. Got in and out. Favorite color? Good question. I'm going to go with red. This one. I want to figure this one out. 2 trees, small little enclosure, statue of the goddess with one of them broken, map. 2 trees, enclosure. It can't be this forest because there'd be more trees. Where could it be? Oh. Oh. I think we have a winner. Two trees. How to get to? We'll travel to this. And then there's only one left after this. If I'm right. If I've guessed right and this is it, there's only one left. And it's no distinguishing features, just a road in the woods. Okay, we'll head this way. Oh yeah, totally. Because there's a little painting guy, and he's going to tell me about how to get there. Come on. Come on, Link, you can do it. Gotta get some ups. Alright. Just a little bit farther, and we should be able to see it. Maybe don't fight all the goblins on horseback. Maybe we try to avoid that. Good. Alright. Maybe we don't fight all the goblins on horseback. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. How long have I been streaming? Like in general or tonight? Because in general, I don't know. On and off for a few years. Not very frequently though. Oh god. I see it. Get in there. What the hell is this? Tonight's... I don't know, however long this stream's been going. Couple hours. I did some Dragon Age earlier in the afternoon. Alright. Oh, she's got a different outfit.
I come seeking help regarding this power that has been handed down over time. Prayer will awaken my power to seal Ganon.
Oh, wait a minute.
Or so I've been told all my life.
Is this one of the shrines? The,
And yet,
the spring of power and courage and all that
the
stuff.
voices from the spirit realm. And Mother said her own power would develop within me. But I don't hear or feel anything.
Because she mentioned that she was going around and
Father has
praying to
told
all
me
those
time and time
shrines.
again. He always says, quit wasting your time playing at being a scholar. Curse you. I've spent every day of my life dedicated to praying. I've pleaded to the spirits tied to the ancient gods. And still the holy powers have proven deaf to my devotion. Please, just tell me. What is it? What's wrong with me?
Yeah, this has to be one of those shrines. Hold up. That's the... I know that symbol. Hold up. Dinral's Scale. Red Spirit, Spring of Power. Is that one of the ones that I have? I swear I had one of the dragon scales. Huh. I know I had one, because I remember shooting it off when it flew over the little bridge I was standing on. Oh, it's Farosh. Okay, I don't have this one. Dang it. But hold up, I want to see what this is then. Oh, there's like a hidden entrance. And a bunch of guardians. We're not here for this. Okay. Okay. The last one is on a path leading through the woods. It's either here, here, or down here. We'll fly to here and try all of them. Take a quick look at this one. There is not much to go on here. We'll... God. We'll head this way. I don't think this is it. But we'll head this way and we'll take a look. No, this is just an empty woods. Filled with skeletons. Not it. There's some vines hanging from the trees. And it's thicker woods than this. Keep my eyes out if I see any vines hanging from these trees, because I know an area where there are vines in the trees, but I don't know if that's like common enough that could be anywhere. Like, is it... It's not here, is it? No. I don't see any vines. And I know there's vines, like, through here. Ah, God, do I just go down and follow that whole road? That seems like a lot. I guess we'll do it. Head to the east. I mean, I don't know if this is right. But man, they really do not give you much to go on with that one. I can see that it's got green grass, gray rocks, and some vines hanging from the trees. Which, like, helps narrow it down a little. Because there's plenty of places in Hyrule where, like, the rocks are a different color or the grass is a different color. So I could, you know, rule out any of those places. But we're looking for vines hanging from trees. I'm just going to ignore these goblins or skeletons, whatever the hell they are, and pretend they're not there. Yep, I don't see you, so you're not real. Yep. Vines. Vines is like rainforesty, right? And there's totally like a rainforesty bit in here. Like if you just keep going. Sure. I mean, which one are you thinking? One sec. Let me get a little farther away from this guy before I pull my map back up. Oh, good lord. Okay, I think he's given up. So this should be all of them here. This here? With the archway? That one is right near Kakariko. I think they give you kind of a hint or a quest that'll kind of lead you towards that right when you first get the thing. It's in the, like... It's near this thing here. I can give you a very specific... I can tell you exactly where it is. But it's near this... There's this stone road that goes along the waterway, just to the east of Kakariko. It's near that. If you wanna use that as your... I can get more specific if you want, but yeah, it's near that. Like, that should be enough. If you go poke around that area, you should be able to find it. Oh, good, lizards. Oh, good. Many lizards. And I want to say, too, I think there might be a quest that, like, kind of points you in that direction. When you first get... Because it's the one they kind of, like... When you first get the Sheikah Slate, and they tell you about, oh, there's memories. They kind of hint at that one. So I think there might be like a quest that puts a marker at least somewhat nearby. Okay. We're getting into like rainforests. The hell? Cass? No, I've already seen that. See, this is like rainforesty, but it's not the right type of trees now. I'm sure there's someone at some point that's going to watch this. It's like, oh my god, you're focusing on the wrong thing. There's a giant obvious hint in the picture. But I'm definitely not seeing it. Like, ferns, apples, a rock on the right, kind of an open view. Yeah, I got nothing on that one. We're just going to follow this road, even though these aren't the right type of trees. Maybe it'll come back out into the right type of trees? Like, there's some ferns around here. And like, if I were looking for vines hanging from trees, this is the kind of environment I would be looking for. Oh god. Let's just get through here kind of quickly. I do see some more regular trees up ahead. So we'll head that way. Sarjan Bridge. Uh-huh. God, this is so vague. Nothing. I guess we'll just keep following this road? I mean, this looks like the wrong type of trees, though. Hmm. Yikes, help. No thank you. I don't want to help. No trouble. No. No. No, sir. If we just keep walking this way. Like, the thing is, this... Okay, go back. This picture, to me, feels like it's taken, like here, looking that way. Because it just, to me, it just feels like that's Hyrule Field in the background. I'm basing that on, like, nothing. So I'm like, oh, that looks like it's this. Or is it like here? But no, there's no... Well, there could be rocks there. I don't know. But no, I'd be able to see water then, because there's water like all over the place there. Ugh. Maybe like... Oh, this is... No, this can't be it, because this is the, whatchamacallit. And there's another thing there. Ah, my brain. This is just melting my brain. We've been through that. Or no, we haven't. Screw it, we're going to travel back to there. And like, it doesn't look like it's a particularly warm or cold area. So what am I looking at on my map? Is it those woods there, maybe? Oh, this is the worst possible path I could have picked. Don't mind me, fellas. I'm just passing through. No trouble. But yeah, like the coloration here looks right. I just don't see any rocks. So keep my eyes open for rocks. Gray rocks. Okay. Gray rocks. Forest. Gray rocks. Foresty bit. This looks too hilly, to be honest with you, but I guess we'll just keep looking around. I don't see anything that looks quite right here. Yeah, this doesn't feel right. Ow. No. No, I'm not seeing anything. Just gonna keep wandering around in the woods. I'm also not seeing any vines hanging from any of these trees. Nope, don't mind me. Ow. Nothing here. No. Yeah, just steal that. That's fine. Oh my lord, so many Octorok. See, like, this here almost looks right. No, 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 no. This here. There's a tree. There's no ferns, though, are there? No, there are a couple ferns. Feckin' Octorocks, man. Ow. Like, this is so similar looking. Okay, that's a slight problem. Oh my god, these frickin' Octo Rocks. Okay, we've cleared them all out. This is so similar. Rocks, ferns. Huh. I feel like I'm in the right area. And it's just gonna be one of those, like, you kind of stumble on it moments. Any second now. Oh my god. Alright. Flame Blade. Okay, Flame Blade's a little ridiculous. Guardian Sword instead. Tree. No. No. Huh. Is there anything else I'm missing on this picture? Two apples, some trees. There's definitely some vines hanging from those trees on the left side of the picture. A rock, like a cliff face rock, on the right. I'm not overlooking the ocean because I can see mountains in the background through the trees. There's a yellow flower, two ferns, and it doesn't look like an actual road. Also, what the hell's going on? Is the music cutting out? Very weird. Forest of Spirits and Hopper Pond. Oh, that's the plateau. Can't be there. Let's go take a look at this forest actually and see how that forest looks. Best way to get to that forest. We'll go here and we'll cross the bridge. At the far reaches of the continent is a being that trades in heart containers and stamina vessels. Granters of boons. Okay. We're good. Goodish. Reasonable. Wait a minute. I haven't been to this one yet. Hello? Is the painting guy here? Wait. Sound tired, that obvious. Fresh cost. Okay, wait. Fresh caught raw gourmet meat. What does he want? Wait. Did this building just get hit by lightning? I think it did. Good lord. What do you want, buddy? Oh, do I actually not have any meat on me at the moment? Okay, don't mind me. I don't want to know specifically where it is, but can you tell me, like, which quadrant of the map it's in? Like, northwest, southwest kind of thing? I'll take a narrow it down a little bit, because otherwise I'm going to be out here for forever. Unless I'm heading to it right now. Good lord. These lightning storms are getting a tad ridiculous. There's a possibility that I'm heading to it, like, right now. Gonna remain optimistic. Okay, keep an eye on what we got. We got apples, that's good. I've got trees. Hillia River, okay. Okay, let's take a look then. Hillia River in Hillia Land. Oh god, where the hell is that? Which river is the Hillia River? Hylia River. Hylia River. It's gotta be one of these then. Yeah, it's gotta be one of these forests then. Let's try that. If there is not a frickin' vine hanging from this tree, I am going to be so annoyed, because that has been what I've been looking for. And if it's just like, nah, there's no vine. It's just some trees. There's a rock. I could, in theory, these rocks could be the rock that was on the right side of the picture. Well, any of these rocks could be. Oh no. Oh no, there's a lot of rocks that could be. Yikes, help. No, I don't want to help. Thank you. Rocks. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Nothing. I'm not seeing any vines. Let's try the other side of the river. There's another little forest over there. Could be over here. Oh, piss off, Octorok. No, no, no. No. Okay. This is the right color. I see some ferns. I've got rocks on the side. Oh. And there it is. My god, that is... Is this the only tree with a vine hanging on it in the entirety of Hyrule? Holy crap. Wow. Oh, that's out of the way. Thank you, anime. Yeah, I needed a hint on that one. That is obscure. Okay, what do we got going on here? Being chased? Oh, and she's wearing the weird outfit again.
How did it come to this? The divine beasts, the guardians, they've all turned against us.
Oh, this is like the end bit.
Calamity Ganon. It turned them all against us. And everyone, Mifa, Urbosa,
Oh, this is like really late.
they're all trapped inside those things. It's all my fault. Our only hope for defeating Ganon is lost. All because I couldn't harness this cursed power. Everything I've done up until now, it was all for nothing. So I really am just a failure. All my friends, the entire kingdom, my father most of all. I tried and I failed them all. I left them all to die.
Okay, that's the final one. Updated thing. Go tell Impa. Okay, Kakariko Village is here. Yes. Kakariko Village, head on down, and talk to Impa. So what does this do?
Ah.
I've got the sword.
Ah. Hmm? Oh.
Oh, there's a final one. Wait to show you this.
Yeah.
Final picture. Half day's time. A field with a bunch of guardians in it. That's gotta be that field. Hold up. We're gonna take a picture of this. So that I have a picture to take with me. Nope, God. No, edit. No, no. Oh God, Link, you're an idiot. What have you done? Calm down, Link. It's gonna be alright. Okay. Camera. Camera. How do I switch to camera? Nah, this one I should be able to find. I think I recognize this. Hold up. We're gonna go here. Save. I think this is the field where you first see horses. Because I remember running into like a bunch of guardians like in this field. So I'm guessing it's over here. And when she said you should be able to reach it in half a day, like it's got to be pretty nearby because days don't last that long. Day-night cycle's pretty quick in this, so I'm guessing it's this field here. I just need to, if we look, a lot of guardians, one pillar, mountains in the distance that kind of look like that. You know, if the sun would come up, that would just be phenomenal, but
Hi.
let's take my horse and go for a short ride.
Oh, hey.
Okay. Oh yeah, totally. that right there. Yeah, that's it. I see that mountain in the background. Oh, this is, matter of fact, I think we're like damn near standing on top of it already. Well, that didn't take long. It's right near here. Is it this? No. But that mountain in the background is totally that little gap right there. I just need to find that pillar. Looking for a pillar. Pillar in the background. I mean, it's like definitely right around here. Oh, it's that pillar right there. Okay, hold up. Oh, piss off with these feckin' monsters. It's gotta be like right here. No. Come on now. If I could get some daytime, that would be phenomenal. You know what, matter of fact, I'm just gonna go sleep at this stupid inn. So that it's daytime, and I'm not having to run around here getting mauled by monsters. There is an inn literally right here. There is no reason to be getting eaten alive by monsters. But, like, it's definitely right there. Like,
Hi.
Screw it. I'll have a soft bed, thank you.
Oh.
I don't know what the difference is.
Ah.
Ooh.
Ah.
Okay. Now that there's not monsters jumping out of the ground at me. Pillar, a bunch of these guardians. It's gotta be like right around here. I'm assuming it's gonna have the same little like glow that all the other ones did. And you can see that that there gap is the gap that I'm seeing in that picture. And it's narrower-ish. So like here. No. Is that... Okay, wait, hold up. There's a pillar there. No, that's a fairy fountain. There's a pillar there on the right, and a guardian with its leg kind of hooked. Game, work with me. I'm very clearly standing like... Ah, there we go. I haven't seen any of these yet. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Link, save yourself. Go. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Run.
Oh, is this where Link gets himself absolutely shreked? This is totally gonna be it. This is gonna be how I ended up in the Chamber of Resurrection or whatever. Oh. Oh, no kidding. Oh, she's the reason they're all broke here. That's really cool. Oh,
No.
I mean, I was half right.
Link, get up. You're just fine.
Well, well, okay, but she already knows about the Chamber of Resurrection thing, because she's got the notebook that we found in the castle. What the hell?
Sword. So he can still be saved.
Princess!
Who are
Princess,
these?
are you all right?
Random
Take Link
Sheikah?
to the Shrine of
Yeah,
Resurrection.
okay.
If you don't get him there immediately, we are going to lose him forever. Is that clear? So make haste and go. His life is now in your hands. Link. 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 You have recovered all of your memories of us from 100 years ago. I am here, inside Hyrule Castle. It is now time for you to defeat Ganon.
Zelda, I might not be. Hold up. Music. Whoa, calm the music. I don't think it's time for me to defeat Ganon. We've still got a bit to go. Okay, did that do anything? Or is that mostly just there, like, for context, like to give you some context on the game? Like, is there not like an actual reward for that? Just to check, we're gonna go talk to Impa. We're gonna see if Impa has anything like special for me now. Yeah, okay. Oh, sail on down. Answer is comfort and encouraging presence, yes. Okay, so it's just for context. I mean, it's still neat. Not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping I was gonna get some kind of a reward for that, like a piece of armor or a weapon or something. Heart container. I don't know. What the hell is all that? Birds. Okay. So... Hello, Croc. Up next. Options. I could theoretically go to fight the final boss of Divine Beast Varuta, but I think that makes the game harder. I could go find my way up Death Mountain, deal with the Gorons, see if I can get that Divine Beast activated and get rolling. I could head over to... Oh, what are they? The Rito? And see if I can get their bird thing sorted out. Or I've got Gerudo Village and a big stompy boy. I think what I am going to do... Yeah, I was like, I knew that. Like, I know, like, you want to do all the Divine Beasts before you fight Ganon. Well, I guess you don't have to. You can do whatever the hell you want in this game, which is what the best part of it is. But if you do all the Divine Beasts first, it makes the final fight with Ganon easier. But I also know that, like, defeating each Divine Beast raises the level and strength of the enemies throughout the game. Including the bosses. So the order you do them in can kind of matter. But I'm hoping that if I do what I've done here, where I go in, activate it, beat the puzzle, like I can travel there right now and go fight that boss. If I do that, like get all 4 of them to that state, I can just bounce around, do all the bosses, do all the Divine Beast bosses, and then when I'm done with them, straight to Ganon, boom, done. And then I don't have to deal with effectively any of the raised enemies, like the raised difficulty enemies, anywhere else on the map at any point, because I'm not going to be the entire time I'm traveling around the map doing stuff. We're at like base level, no Divine Beasts beaten difficulty. What I might do though is take a break here for now on this game. What time are we at? 4:15? I think I'll take a break for tonight. Tomorrow I might do Mass Effect, because I've been trying to do some Mass Effect too. The next Zelda stream I do might be more of Age of Calamity, Hyrule Warriors. And I might actually let that decide what I do next. Because the last thing we did in Age of Calamity was go and recruit Mipha and do the little fun fight with Divine Beast Varuta. So we got to see a little bit of how that plays out. And I might see where they're sending me to next, and which Divine Beast I want to do next there. And then I'll come back and I'll do the appropriate area in here, and we'll just kind of bounce back and forth like that. I think that might be my plan. So next stream, either tonight, like 24 hours-ish from now, or, well, not 24 hours, 20-ish hours from now, or the day after, will probably be Mass Effect 2, continuing on with that. And then, yeah, we'll alternate between Age of Calamity and Breath of the Wild. for this. And I'm also going to be working some God of War in at some point as well. So, yeah, definitely. Thanks for joining it, Anime. I appreciate it. Thanks for the help. And I will hopefully see you back one of the future times. I try to stream pretty regularly around the same time, though, which might be a little late for you. But take care.